My name is Joanna Sun. I work for Oak Financial Planning as a financial planner. I migrated with my parents to Australia back in 1998 when I was 12 years old. And it was a very difficult time for us because it's a whole new country. No one's here to guide us how to settle in. I'm learning another language, and we didn't understand about superannuation. 3 years ago, I joined the financial planning industry. I completed my DFP while I was pregnant and then joined AMP Horizons. At the end of AMP Horizons, I was pregnant again with my second daughter and I completed my ADFP. Well, one thing that really stuck with me when I was back my times at Horizons was my first sales coach, Neil Farrington. And the story is about how he helped his mate to establish a insurance, and his mate died, and that really got me thinking that as a financial planner I need to do something different, and this is where I could do something different to help people to change their lives. I sort of just thought maybe if I experienced a claim or helped a client to go through that experience, then I would really understand. I was very fortunate to have that experience. It was about 3 months in when I joined Oak Financial Planning. Went and visited them at their house, understand the whole scenario and the situation they're at, including their financial situation. So they've got $300,000 mortgage owing. The husband is working part-time, taking time off to help caring for his wife, who at the time is diagnosed with lung cancer. Then I helped her with all the forms submitted to her, the AMP assessment. I saved her a lot of time going through all the documents that she needed at that time because she didn't have time, she didn't have any mood to go through all that whole process, and she held my hand just like a friend, and she showed me her scars as if she's not a client, as if I knew her for a long time. So finally she got her payout around 3 month time. She's able to pay some of her mortgage. She's able to ease some of the financial burden, and that whole experience is money can't buy. I'm very passionate about supporting women in financial advice. Every couple that I came across, the women always have less superannuation balance than the men. And this is a huge issue. And I am so determined that being a financial planner in this industry would be able to help me to liaise with all these women, and women that's looking to go back to work after the kids is grown up, and help them to realize that they need to contribute more and how they can grow their super. Clarifying goals is a really important stage of the financial planning advice process, because I find that the longer that you spend to dictate their actual goals, the smoother the rest of the process will go, because the client will be able to know that the strategy that I've recommended and the solution that I've provided to them, it's aligned to their goals, and it is done that it is the core part of the advice, which is the client focus. The experience that I shared earlier with my client that was diagnosed with lung cancer really inspired me to be engaged with similar clients like her and offer my help and also educate their friends and family about financial planning and how to protect themselves financially if something unforeseen like that happened. So I then decided that I would be actively participating with the cancer Council Pro Bono program to offer more financial assistance to those clients who needed help. So I am passionate about bringing all the knowledge that I have and making a difference for these people, because they need someone to guide them about how a superannuation works in Australia, how insurance works in Australia, because back in China they have totally different system. I'm also passionate about teaching my daughters responsibility of money, and by the daily task of shopping, buying things at the market, counting money when they're home, to set them up for success. In the next 3 to 5 years time, I really see myself as a senior financial planner after gaining all the knowledge and experience, and also completed my education as Master of Financial Planning. My next year plan is to engage more in the social media side of financial planning. So that includes posting articles, sharing ideas on mum-related websites, and about sharing more about women in financial planning, as well as engage in the WeChat app, which is the channel that the Chinese community use. I would like to develop my presentation skills and be a role model for women in financial planning. I'll be also looking at running seminars in my local gym, and that will be helping other women like me to achieve their financial goals. This is why I do what I do, and I'm passionate about financial planning because I don't see financial planning as a profession. It is more than that. It's about changing people's lives.